So for example, like let's say I try normal mode and I disable the upgrades for this team, and I use the same combination I was using yesterday, right? What will be the result of something like that? So basically no upgrades, right? Level 0 on normal with the same team I was using yesterday, trying to get the true ending. How stupid of an idea is this? I think it is pretty stupid of an idea, but it's impossible to know until we try. So let me see. As you can see, by having level 0, it's pretty clear that there is a lot of stuff that is quite a little bit harder. For example, the fact that my power meter feels a lot, it takes a lot longer to fill. And then you have the problem that, well, I will have to react to dead bombs in a way that it's definitely gonna be hard, because I have no dead bomb window upgrade. So that's probably the most fucked up thing in here. But we will see. We will see how good of an idea this is, or how bad of an idea this is. There are lots of things that can happen. I still think that playing this game in level 0 is absolute masochism. Like, level 0 in this game is entirely unforgiving. So, well, not just unforgiving, but also extremely long as well. That's probably the worst part, because since your firepower is not really anything out of the ordinary, it's gonna be pretty hard to do any substantial damage to the bosses, so you're gonna be stuck with them possibly for an interesting amount of time. The thing is that, wow, that's also another problem. I died there, and the problem that you can see there is that not having the hitbox upgrade can be pretty detrimental. So I basically got killed on something that wouldn't have killed me with that upgrade. So that's also a problem. You have to get used to not having that upgrade. And that's definitely something that is not as easy as just turning a switch on your brain that is like, okay, now I'm gonna remember that my hitbox is bigger, right? Hey Riemann, who is it going? Oh, look at this. I'm gonna bomb in your honor. Bombing in your honor right after the boss dialogue, because the game is pretty nice at detecting when bombs should be enabled or not. Anyways, don't worry about that. I mean, we have worse things to worry about, like the fact that I cannot even use any upgrade. Bomb seal. I feel like modifiers like bomb seal on normal are a little bit of a stretch, right? I mean, I'm playing on normal. Shouldn't I have a, you know, a better pool of modifiers? I'm honored. I know. It definitely is a honor. But yeah, I really don't think this is a good idea at all, but it's an achievement. Probably not the best team to do this achievement with. I still feel that the Shrine team is the best team, like without any second thought, right? So I feel like if I do this achievement, I sadly will have to rely on the Shrine team again. And when I say the Shrine team, I mean Xion. Xion is such a good shot type in this game that is criminal how every other shot type in the game is so weak compared to Xion. I mean, well, there are obviously exceptions, obviously, but Xion is such a good shot type, it's insane. Full screen shot, decent damage to bosses, and if you use them, it has pretty good upgrades. So I think that using Xion is really everything that you want from a shot type in this game. There aren't many other things that you will want. So I feel that, I mean, obviously I understand it's Len'en, so balance is obviously not a priority, but it's really painful how most of the other characters cannot keep up with Xion. But you know, I guess you can take it as an additional difficulty setting, right? Like you pick the level, as in, you know, the upgrades that you use, you pick the difficulty, and you pick the character. The character being a different type of difficulty. So yeah. The thing is that I was about to say and I forgot. In this game, the difficulties, normal, hard, unreal, is not that much about patterns being easy, and it's more about bullets dealing less damage. Which, again, because I use instant death mode, it's useless to have less damage, because there is not such a thing as damage in instant death mode. So that's the main issue. As you can see, the color of the bullets is actually important. So these bullets being green, light blue and blue, it means that the damage is a lot less than it will be if they were red, purple, right? Or colors like those, right? So that's one of the biggest issues here, that the difference in difficulty is not really appreciated because of that. So it looks like I'm playing almost the same difficulty with less modifiers, I guess you could say. But, you know, I will still try, obviously. I ain't gonna give up so easily, but it's gonna be hard. Every bullet does 1 damage. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Like how this spell card is called Cheap Impact. It ain't that cheap though. This spell card is definitely not on the cheap scale, I would personally say. Definitely not that cheap. But yeah, the other plan I have, Riemann, is going for the Pagoda route. The Pagoda route with the Fumikado team, the new Emperor team. And that's when I will need to decide, do I want to do that in normal level 0? Or do I want to do that in Unreal level 300? What will be the best idea? Or rather, let me ask a better question. What will be the less worse idea? Cheap pass impact. You don't want to use those touches with... Yeah, I was also thinking about that, because one of the main things of the new Emperor team is that you can use Fumikado as sub, and by doing that you can use the cheap-ass flash bomb that they have, which is pretty much reflecting every bullet that you come across and dealing massive amount of damage. Yeah, the fucking invincible flash bomb indeed. So that's why I mostly think that it might be a better idea to do Unreal. The problem with that, doing Unreal level 300, is that we are talking about the Pagoda route. The Pagoda route, which, as we know, is completely full of bullshit. So playing that on Unreal, even with level 300, might be a suicide, but it's not like this is going any better. So I feel like we can try. That flash is stronger than almost every bomb. Yeah, if you can reflect the bullets properly, the damage that you deal is insane. Wow, I'm locked into focus. Being locked into focus for a non-spell like this is absolute horseshit. I'm gonna bomb. Locked into focus for that non-spell, that's evil. Unbelievable. Sometimes the modifiers can get so fucking cheap that it really makes you think, but jeez. At least I can kinda see that the patterns of some of these attacks from the stages are a lot more tame in normal, not just in terms of damage, but in terms of the pattern itself too. So I don't think we're doing that bad, but it's all a matter of getting one really bad modifier like Bomb Seal and Immortal enemies, and that's enough to fuck you up. And especially when you have no upgrade, there is not really that much of a counter for that. So yeah, you can kill bomb shielded stuff by reflecting bullets. So I didn't know that, or at least I didn't remember that. Nice. Hey Okina, how is it going? So yeah, basically my plans are quite an issue. They are definitely quite an issue, but I think that I can make it work. Tsugumi, okay. Well, Tsugumi seems to be pretty interested in fighting on this stage. But Tsugumi, your stage was the previous one. I mean, I don't mind your presence, but you know, what I'm trying to say is that you should probably fuck off. Maybe. I don't know, I'm just thinking about that. That maybe it will be better for everyone if... Okay, at least she fucked off now. I'm saying she, sorry, it's they. Alright. So the thing here is... the boss in this stage should be either Sese or Lumen. And it's Sese, okay. Well, Sese in normal mode, what do you have that could be considered dangerous? I mean, they have pretty stage one. Yeah, the stage is one block down indeed. There's actually a pretty fitting reference in here. The stage is one block down. Seems like Tsugumi was pretty salty. Now the thing about Sese is that other than her their last spell card, I don't think it's that big of a problem. The only issue is my hitbox. A lot of times you're gonna see me bomb in places that shouldn't be an issue, but what's the problem? My hitbox is a lot longer than it was yesterday because it doesn't have that upgrade. So a lot of times here you're gonna see that bomb in places that should be seemingly safe, but they are definitely not safe. It's a lot of interesting fuckery when it comes to your hitbox. When you know, make your hitbox change all the time, it gets pretty hard to getting used to something in particular. Okay, so yeah, the last spell card is the one that is the problem, basically. I already knew that. Well, we're not doing so bad right now, but I feel like it all will change in stage 4 and 5. So Stage 4... Stage 4 maybe it's not that bad. Stage 5 is the one that not only it's so long, but the combinations on the modifiers can be absolutely detrimental for the run. It can literally kill the run. It happened yesterday. Yes, I was playing on Unreal, but regardless, this spell isn't a problem with your washing machine. Yeah, that's the good thing. You know, I don't know why there are people that like Hoaka's bomb so much. Hoaka's bomb only has 2 units and it only deals damage on the top of the screen. So why would you prefer that over something like this? This bomb is full screen, lasts a long time and deals a pretty decent amount of damage. So I don't quite understand what's the fanaticism for Hoaka's bomb. It looks good, I will give you that. It's aesthetically pleasing. But I still feel that, I mean, that's not enough of a reason for me to pick it up, you know. I mean, if it's about aesthetically pleasing bombs, I will just pick Cese as secondary. That's a pretty bad idea for the most part. I'm trying to go to the right, by the way. Wow, no modifiers? Oh, did you see that? I'm alive because of a miracle. That should have killed me. The fairy should have killed me there. That was a miracle, a full-blown miracle. With skill you can have 5 washing machines per life. Yeah, I feel like 4 is good enough. I don't see many issues with having 4 of them. I think it's pretty fine. The thing is, Cese, man, it seems like previous bosses are getting really salty. Like, your fight already happened, Cese. I mean, I don't mean to call you a bitch, but you're a bitch. Sore loser. Come on, bro, you already lost. What else do you want? What do you think the outcome is gonna change? Cese is a bitch. I mean, I agree. The problem is that sometimes you don't kinda want to hurt their feelings, but at the same time, they are a Gashadokuro, so I don't think they have feelings. I mean, they are literally a gigantic skeleton. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a human because Shintz is a stoner, but a Gashadokuro is literally a gigantic pile of bones. So there is no reason to feel sympathy for that, I feel. I mean, there is not even a brain or a heart in there. So I think we're fine. I think you can call Cese a bitch and should be fine. Interesting that Mitsumo comes here. Mitsumo is a stage 1 boss that we didn't fight, by the way, in this run. But it's interesting that you are coming here right now. I mean, that's better for me. Oh, that bomb was completely wasted, because I already have 5 bombs, so that one didn't get picked up. Now that's pretty dangerous. Having 5 bombs without the dead bomb window upgrade, the chances of fucking up are quite big, and I don't want to see it happening. But it seems like it is gonna happen. Thankfully, being in normal difficulty means that most of this... Oh, complete flip. Complete flip, huh? I don't think I should care. I think if I literally stand here in my focus shot, literally every enemy will die. Like that. Yep. 5 entire washing machines. Now, if I get Hibaru as a stage 4 boss, I definitely should start using them. Because Hibaru, even if we're playing in normal difficulty, is an enemy that you cannot underestimate. The other option, other than Hibaru, will be who was it? Man, I forgot. How can I forget so much about it? If it's not Hibaru, it is Saragimaru. Yeah, it is Saragimaru. Saragimaru can cause a lot of sudden death. See, here's the thing. Mr. Money Washing, you know, he's pretty strong. He has a lot of pretty annoying spell cards and everything. But I don't think he has that much sudden death potential as Saragimaru does. Saragimaru has a lot of sudden death potential. And this is Saragimaru, okay. Well, the first non-spell already is basically sudden death central. As you can see, if you get unlucky, you're dead. Fucking slave. And can you believe being an extra stage boss and being demoted to being a slave? That really sucks. I feel bad sometimes for Saragimaru. Sometimes. Only sometimes. Basically every time I don't have to fight them. So yeah. The RNG factor for Saragimaru is pretty big. The spell cards here are extremely big in RNG factor. Sorry, I almost thought I was gonna get hit there. Snake born from the blood of a god. Man, how pretentious do you need to be? Now that's a pretentious name if I ever seen one. Unbelievably pretentious. Okay. Okay, I accept that. Oh, this might be bad. Wow. Alright. That was pretty cool. So should I use the flash bomb here? And I think I should, because I can erase these bullets with the flash bomb. I'm gonna use it. Did you see that capture? Did you see that capture? Did you see it? I hope you saw it. Damn, that capture was hot. Gotcha. Damn, another capture. Back-to-back capture. The 2 times. Alright. Sometimes it's when you're not getting demolished by them. Yeah, pretty much. And I forgot that I was supposed to loot a bomb after that. I think I looted it, right? Well, it's just a bomb. Who gives a shit? The one that matters is stage 5, that is an extra life. Yeah, no miss. No miss indeed. Yeah, the RNG factor, indeed. But damn. Man, sometimes when you're try-harding so much in hard difficulties, you forget how genuinely fun it is to play lower difficulties. Because on lower difficulties you can enjoy the game a lot of times by just dodging, instead of trying to be like, oh, okay, I need to bomb here. Obviously, that's because that was a stage 4. Don't worry, bombing is gonna come back. So I did pick up the bomb. It was kind of a miracle because I wasn't even looking at the screen when it happened. Alright. And I don't understand this pattern. It's like sometimes they... Okay. You know what? You are too dangerous to be kept alive, so... Enemy backup, them. They are really liking the enemy backup shit, and this is gonna have to be a bomb too. These enemies are extremely annoying. Extremely, and in fact I'm gonna bomb again. Or maybe I can do this. Just go back in time. Yeah, that's probably one of the most annoying armies that you can get. That's definitely one of the most annoying ones. A lot of times there's not much that you can do about them. I'm gonna flash bomb this, by the way. No reason not to. That was pretty close. I was about to bomb, but... Enemy HP up. Anti-gravity. Alright. I don't mind. Okay, I'm full power again. I should look up for the possible bomb that I'm gonna use, because these fairies are getting extremely close. Alright. Enemy power up 3. The fifth army is this one. Damn it. I hate these motherfuckers. They are such a pain in the ass. Maybe I can ignore them. Okay, maybe ignoring them might not be the best idea. No, in fact it's not, but at least I'm moving right, which is what I wanted. An extend from Fujiwara no Iyosane. I have no bomb, so it's not like I could accidentally bomb here. I could still die. That was horseshit, but I somehow survived. Nice. Well, and I got an extend. Wait, what? Wait. Why? What happened with the extend? Wait, did I get legitimately scammed? How was that not an extend? You enter cell with bomb on the screen? Shins, you piece of shit, come on bro. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your code? If I bombed before, it's not my fault that the bomb is still active. There is no button to cancel the bomb. Man. Come on, bro, that was complete and absolute horseshit. It's alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It can be worse, I guess. Maybe. Maybe it can be worse. We will see. Damn, that hurts. That legitimately hurts a lot of shit. Damn, walking on ice and this is an insanely evil combination. Walking on ice plus this shitty ass army. You really wanted to do that to me, don't you? I feel like bombing this one. Especially with this laser. See, I'm gonna bomb you. I'm sorry, but I don't wanna deal with your bullshit. Uh-oh, that's bad. Okay, another extend, but it's probably not gonna work because the bomb was also active on screen. Something tells me that this bomb is not gonna work at all. It will suck, but it wouldn't surprise me. Come on, Kunimitsu, don't be a greedy bitch and give me that extend. Okay, that one counted. Alright, thanks, Shins. Thank you. Fucking Shins. Never understand when he's gonna be on your side and when he's gonna be against you. Another extend. Oh, but the bomb was on screen. Well, not only that, but I'm also gonna bomb, so, you know. That's because I'm not full power, so I don't think I can kill them in one hit. Well, I mean in one hit. I mean killing them before they start shooting. Okay, in one hit. No, I didn't mean in one hit. Alright. Yeah, the extend landering is real. And it's pretty interesting because we didn't fight Hibari, but we're still getting some laundering happening. Jeez. Item drops up. I don't remember seeing that modifier before. I mean, I probably seen it, but I completely ignored it, mostly because I don't really care. Okay, so the first wave, it's miss-aim shots, and the second seems to be aim. Or maybe, nah, I don't know. Alright, so even regardless of this being Sukune or Fumikado, it should be an easy fight. The washing machine laundering, huh? Yeah, this is Sukune. I think I already read this though. Yeah, I think I already read this, so... Alright, Haniwa. What do you have to offer? You know, funnily enough, the first Sukune non-spell is pretty dangerous. But other than that, Sukune really doesn't have those many dangerous things other than that. Gotcha. Ooh, that was a little bit close. Yeah, this song is pretty good. I prefer the original, but this one is pretty good too. What was this one? Laser, knives, weird bullets, and bubble bullets. Wow, I don't know how I survived that, but I won't question it. I definitely won't. No need for me to question it. There we go. I'm gonna, yeah, allow me to flash bomb that. Gotcha. Oh, okay, don't forget this one. This one is all about redirecting. That's the main point of this spell card. Redirect, and that's it. If you redirect properly, you're gonna have an easy time. If you don't redirect properly, you're gonna get fucked. Ooh, we got it. Those squares are pretty dangerous. So we have the Super Haniwa, the Super Haniwa. This one wasn't bad either. Oh, it had the sudden... Alright, maybe it's a little bit bad. I did not remember that the reach was that exaggerated. I thought it gave you a lot more time to react, but I guess not. Alright. Wasn't that bad though. Alright. Yeah, the Brillant Haniwa. Now, this is pretty beautiful and everything, but this is really where the run starts. Everything else was just a prologue. This is where the real run starts. That's the issue. This is really the issue here. Everything that we done so far was pretty beautiful, but it's useless if we don't make it count right now. Can't see shit, by the way. Kinda wanna see. There we go. Kunimitsu with Shy and Sudden Upset shouldn't be an issue. What pattern though? Oh, the same one as before. Yeah. It is the same one as before. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of power. That's definitely a lot of power. The Imperial Sith's army. Wow. They literally just fly to the laser. It's like they want to die. They are pretty eager to die. Well, I don't mind. I mean, sure. Be my guest. Definitely be my guest right now. they should die. Yeah, nice army. Saragimaru, please don't be the survival. Alright, it's not the survival, it's actually the last one. I probably should bomb this one. There is no reason to risk it that much. So I'm probably just gonna bomb this one. Or not. I guess there was no need to. So if you don't mind, I want to read this dialogue because I never read it before. So yeah, we are in front of the true final boss. It's the Shitodos. What a fucking psychopath. I don't think these three are really that close to Subakura though, you know? Pure power. Alright, here it comes. This is gonna be absolutely hard, by the way, so I should be especially careful about this fight. Oof. Even the first non-spell. Oh, this spell is incredibly fucked up. I don't know if I'm gonna do it without being able to deal damage. Well, at least I can remove the bullets with the flash bomb. So there is some hope. I'm gonna bomb that. Gotta if I shoot him up true last boss, I know, right? A pretty unique thing. Probably, okay, these bullets are cancelable. Oh, I didn't mean to bomb. Oh, I don't have flash bomb. I thought I had flash bomb. I don't. I actually don't have flash bomb. That's bad. Oh, I'm starting to remember the problem with with this fight now. I'm starting to remember the issue. Fuck. Some of these spell cards are genuinely fucked up. Locals can't even keep track on gauges. I can. It's pretty hard. Don't even know the hitbox of those knives. Wow. Gonna bomb your ass. At least these bullets are fully cancelable. So that's a big positive, I guess. This is bad. This is a survival, right? I think this is a survival, and it is indeed a survival. Pretty dangerous survival, I must say. Gonna get cornered at this rate. Okay, this is going up. Ah, fuck. That was really hard to react to. In fact, this specific section of the survival is pretty hard to react to. Because you can barely even see the tiny bullets. Okay, there is one more spell card remaining. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yes. Oh. Wow. That was an interesting ride. And this is the first time I don't get a penalty because I'm in level 0. Whew. Sheesh. Not even a 0-0. I'm glad that was the case. I have 3 bombs to bring home. Even cavemen can keep track on gauges. Oh, that was intense. That was really, really intense. I almost thought that it crashed. But yeah, that achievement is because of the... Yeah, the 2 achievements is because of the normal... Oh, one of them is because normal and easy with level 0, and the other one that I'm gonna get after the ending sequence is because I got all the endings with... no, never mind, no. Forget what I should say. The last thing that I said. The Senri Shrine Road. There was something unnerving about this road. It was not unlike Machiavellianism, a cruel, exclusionary, intimidating air that drove away visitors. That was the kind of feeling that this road gave off, or at least that was what Kuroshi Shitodo had always perceived it as. On that heartless road, Kuroshi was confronted with a familiar face. Yeah, pretty familiar face. I like how they are still holding a knife. Removing wasabi from sushi, isn't that a good thing? The book. Read my book. It's on Amazon Prime. Upon hearing those words, Susumi grinned and laughed. Then from out of nowhere they pulled out a book and showed its pages to the group. At that moment the Shitodos finally remembered what Susumi's ability was, and then forgot once again. To be continued in the extra stage. Route 4 all clear, you conquer story mode, continue to Ed's ? Damn, that was pretty surprising. I did not expect to get that on, I think it was my first attempt. So I'm really glad that it happened. She's. Yeah, pretentious shit. I didn't even know that that word was spelled like that. I thought that it would have been spelled something like Machiavellism, but it's Machiavellanism or something like that. I don't know. Definitely some pretentious shit. I will tell you that. Well, I got hit by something. Oops. Yeah, to be continued indeed. Now, I think that the best thing that I could probably do is try hard the... Yeah. Keep the credits out of here. The best thing that I could probably try is the extra stage right now. Probably. Might be a good idea. And I indeed want to save a replay. But yeah. Damn, and I like... This screenshot is that army that gets that insane beam at the end. Well, she's.